Hello, I'm here. Welcome back to my reading stories videos. I haven't done one in forever. Sorry, my hair looks not that good right now. But today we are reading my story, The Dollmaker. And yeah, this is the cover. I haven't done a reading one of my stories videos in like forever. The last one I did was reading The Hike. It was like a few months ago. So yeah, let's read it. The Dollmaker. And yeah, if you haven't seen my other reading stories videos, you can go watch this. I didn't make a playlist though, so maybe I will. Okay, let's begin. The Dollmaker said, "Time to make dolls." He's making dolls right off the start. He made a goblin doll and a muscular doll. Real quick. This is the Dollmaker. This is the goblin doll. That's the muscular doll. I know it doesn't look muscular, but pretend he's bigger. Okay. Two teenagers said, "Dude, look, a factory. Let's go." It's a dumb idea. For Jake and John. You're about to learn their names. Because Jake said, "All right, John, go in." Jake and John ran inside. The big doll squeezed John's head. He's already dead. That rhymes, so John is dead. Jake said, "Oh, no." The goblin doll ripped Jake's jaw off. Brutal. You can rip people's jaws off in Friday 13th, the game, Jason. Yeah, that's actually a kill you can do in that game. Okay, where am I at? Okay, the Dollmaker said, "Good job, dolls." The next day, 5 security guards came in. One said, "Jeremy, we are watching this factory because the murders happened." Jeremy said, "I know, Mike." Charles said, "This shouldn't be too bad." Bobby said, "So who killed them?" Steven said, "Nobody knows." Nobody knows who killed them. They heard screeching on the walls. Jeremy said, "What was that?" Bobby said, "It sounded like screeching." Charles said, "Yeah, it did." Charles said, "I'll go look around." Mike said, "All right, be careful." Charles looked around and the goblin doll bit Charles's ankle, and he fell. Charles said, "Ah, what the heck?" The dog cut Charles's cheek, and it knocked him out. How does getting your cheek cut knock you out? Like, oh, I'm knocked out now. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Okay, where am I at? Okay. The goblin doll went back to the Dollmaker. The Dollmaker said, "Are there new victims?" Good. Yeah, Dollmaker likes him some victims. Wait, did I flip to the right thingy-majig? Okay. Steven said, "Shouldn't Charles be back already?" Bobby said, "Yeah, exactly." Charles came back and said, "Guys, there was a doll after us." He's not knocked out anymore. Jeremy said, "Dude, dolls aren't sentient." Charles said, "Of course no one believes me. It's like Child's Play, but with adults." Well, I guess there were adults in Child's Play. But it's like, never mind. Mike said, "You know what? I'll be back." Charles said, "Okay, please be careful. Just go with him." Mike found the big doll, the muscular one, and said, "Whoa, not what I was expecting." The big doll ripped Mike's heart out. Well, I guess he loved Mike. That was a stupid joke. I'm sorry, because of heart. Okay. Charles said, "I'm worried about him." Jeremy said, "He'll be back." Charles peeked the corner and saw Mike's dead body. Well, Mike didn't walk that far. Charles said, "Guys, look!" Steven said, "Mike, no!" Bobby said, "There's a killer around here." There's 3 of them. And 2 out of the 3 are dolls. Steven said, "Let's stop him right now." How do you know it's a him? You assuming, Steven? I don't know why I keep doing that. It's my story. I'm just saying, how does Steven know it's a him? Could be a girl for all he knows. Jeremy said, "Yeah, let's go." Bobby said, "Let's go in groups." How about you just go all together? I don't know why I'm doing that. But still. Jeremy said, "Bobby, you go with Charles, I'll go with Steven." Well, I guess it's 2 for 2. Charles said, "Bobby, let's go left. You go right. You guys go right." Okay. Steven said, "All right, Jeremy, let's go." Bobby said, "Charles, did you really see a live doll?" Charles said, "Yes, I know I'm not insane." Bobby said, "What did it look like?" Charles said, "It looked like some sort of goblin." Is it the Green Goblin? Bobby said, "Really?" Charles said, "Yes, it did." They heard a screech. It's Freddy Krueger. Charles started running. Bobby said, "Charles, stop! No!" The Dollmaker turned the corner and stabbed Charles in the gut with his stitching needle. Yeah, Dollmaker's weapon is a stitching needle. Those things that you stitch with. It's in Bride of Chucky whenever she stitches Chucky back together. What is it? Steven said, "I hope Bobby and Charles are okay." Bobby said, "Charles!" Jeremy said, "I hope they're alright too." So it just keeps cutting back. Bobby found Charles's dead body and said, "There's a killer here." Oh no. The lights went out. Steven said, "Ah, I can't see." Well, I mean, yeah, you can't see when the lights are out. Jeremy said, "I brought my flashlight," and he turned it on. Bobby said, "Crap, Jeremy's the only one who brought a flashlight." Bobby heard footsteps and said, "Jeremy, Steven, guys?" Steven said, "What was that?" Jeremy said, "Is that blood?" Steven looked and said, "Jeremy, Charles is dead." Jeremy said, "Wait, what? No way." Steven said, "Yeah, it's a gut wound." Jeremy said, "So there is a killer here." Steven said, "It seems like that." Bobby hit his leg and said, "Oh, I wish I brought my flashlight. Ow, that really hurt." Like me when I slam my toe on my dresser. I'm not gonna explain that, though. Jeremy said, "Wait, Bobby didn't bring a flashlight." Steven said, "Crap." Well, oops. The lights came on and the Dollmaker was behind Steven. Oh, that's bad luck. Jeremy said, "Look out, the Dollmaker slit Steven's throat with the stitching needle." That's like a lot of horror movies. Like, "Oh no, the killer's behind him." Jeremy said, "Oh no, Bobby, where are you? Bobby!" Bobby and Jeremy found each other. That was quick. Bobby said, "Dude, where's Steven?" Jeremy said, "He's dead." Jeremy said, "Let's leave." Bobby said, "Okay." Bobby and Jeremy ran to the entrance and tried to open the door. Bobby said, "We can't leave. The door's locked from the outside. They just got Marge Thompson, Nightmare on Elm Street." Jeremy said, "No, please." Bobby said, "I'm sorry, but we can't leave." They heard the Dollmaker say, "You should be happy you can't leave. This way we can have more fun." What are you, Freddy Krueger from the Nightmare on Elm Street remake? I love that part in the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. He's like, "Did you know you still have like 15 seconds or 7 minutes before your heart stops?" Or something like that. Okay. Jeremy said, "This isn't fun, you psycho." Norman Bates, psycho. The Dollmaker said, "I'm not a psycho. I'm more than that." Bobby said, "You are much more than that. You are a lunatic." They heard footsteps. Jeremy said, I think you made him mad." Bobby said, "I agree, yeah." Jeremy said, "We are very, very screwed." The muscular doll popped up. Jeremy said, "Run!" and he began to run. Bobby started running, but the muscular doll tripped him. Bobby fell and said, "Oh no." The muscular doll ripped Bobby's spine out. It's like the Leprechaun from Leprechaun Origins, even though I haven't seen that movie. I just got that from Dead Meat's Kill Count. Bobby fell and said, "Oh no." Wait. Oh, okay, I already said that part. Okay. Jeremy said, "I'm the last one. Time to escape." The Dollmaker walked in front of him and said, "That will not be happening." Jeremy said, "Screw you!" and he punched the Dollmaker and ran. He's brave. Jeremy opened the door and saw a gun. Jeremy said, "Yes!" Jeremy saw there was no ammo. Jeremy said, "No, no!" You go from yes to no, no! He turned around and the goblin doll sliced his knee. Jeremy kicked the goblin doll into the goblin doll into a metal shelf, and it fell on the goblin doll. The muscular doll popped up, and Jeremy threw it into a wall. The Dollmaker said, "You will pay for that." Jeremy said, "No, you will." And Jeremy hit the Dollmaker in the face with a piece of metal. Boom! Get meddled. That doesn't make any sense. Wait. Get Marvel meddled, bro. Okay, back to the story. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Jeremy found a key and said, "Yes, I can escape." Jeremy unlocked the door and left. The Dollmaker got up and said, "We will have our revenge." The end, because he's not dead. I mean, you could die from getting hit in the head with a piece of metal, but the Dollmaker survived. So please give this video a like. Please subscribe, it really helps out. Bye, and check out some of my other videos.